Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sherin Apriliya, and today I will present my project for the course Speaking for Academic Purposes. With the title of my project is Challenges in Learning English with a focus on speaking skills among English education students at Universitas Sriwijaya. So, this presentation will describe the objectives of the study, the method of data collection, the result of the survey, and the main conclusion with a recommendation. The objectives of this project are threefold. The first one, the project aims to identify the challenge experienced by English education students, specifically in the area of speaking skills. Second, it seeks to explore the factors that influence students' fluency and confidence when speaking English. And the third, the project aims to suggest strategies that may help university students improve their English speaking abilities. So, understanding these problems are important because speaking is one of the most essential, the most difficult skill to master in language learning. To collect the data, I use two methods. The first one is a short online interview, and second one, an online questionnaire. The participants consists of 5 students from the English education program. They are currently in 5th semester. So, the question in the questionnaire focus on several key aspects related to speaking. The first one is students' confidence level, and the next, the frequency of which they use English in class. The next one is the situation they find most challenging. And the last one is the factors that make them afraid to speak English. So, through this question, I was able to gather a clear picture of the real difficulties students face in oral communication. Based on the result, the first chart, we can see that most students are not very confident when speaking English in front of others. 3 out of 5 students said they were not very confident, while only 2 said they were quite confident. This means that confidence is still a major issue among English education students. It shows that even though they have learned English for several semesters, many still very nervous or feel insecure when speaking, especially in front of the lectures or a big audience. The next chart shows how often students speak English during class. From the data, 3 students said they often speak English during class, while 2 said they sometimes do. This shows that there are opportunities to speak English, but not all students take the advantage of them regularly. Some students may still rely on Indonesian or feel shy when speaking English in classroom discussions. The next chart, when asked about most difficult situation for speaking English, 3 students said they struggle when speaking with lecturers. One mentioned speaking with native speakers and another said when giving presentations. So, this tells us that students tend to feel more pressure when speaking in formal or high-tech situations, especially when they are afraid of being judged or corrected. The next chart shows that usually students afraid of speak English. 2 students said they were afraid of making mistakes. 2 said they forget vocabulary while speaking, and 1 said they often don't know what to say. So, these are common problems faced by English learners. It shows that psychological barriers like anxiety and fear of making mistakes play a big role in preventing students from speaking fluently. Next chart, when asked which aspect they needed to improve most, 2 students choose grammar, 2 choose confidence, and 1 choose pronunciation. So, we can see that many students realize that grammar and confidence are closely connected. When they are unsure about grammar, they tend to lose confidence, which affect their fluency. From the open-ended answer, when I interviewed the students, they also gave several useful suggestions for improving speaking skills. They mentioned that practicing every day, even alone, can help build fluency. Watching English videos and analyzing dialogue is also effective because it exposes them to real English use. The next one is some students use mirroring or shadowing techniques where they repeat what they hear to improve their pronunciation. And others said that speaking in front of a mirror helps to build confidence. Overall, students believe that constant practice and exposure are the key of improvement. To summarize the result, most students are not very confident when speaking English. They usually find it difficult to speak with lecture or informal situation. Their biggest fear are making mistakes and forgetting vocabulary when they are speaking, and the main areas for improvement are grammar, confidence, and pronunciations. These findings clearly show that psychological and linguistic challenge both play an important role in speaking performance. In conclusion of my small research shows that English education students at Universitas Sriwijaya still face several challenges in speaking English fluently and confidently. These challenges are influenced by both internal factors like fear and lack of confidence, and external factors such as limited speaking practice, limited vocabulary, or formal classroom pressure. As we know, making mistakes is actually part of the learning process. I think that's all for my presentations. Thank you very much for listening. I hope my small project can give some insight into how we as English education students can improve our speaking skills and confidence in using English. Thank you.